Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. Well, I have a new lipstick to share with you guys that I'm very excited about. It's from MAC, and a couple of videos ago I told you guys I was on the hunt for this very particular shade of magenta, not magenta, fuchsia, not fuchsia, pink, not pink, dark, raspberry, but not super dark lipstick. And I think I did my best to describe it the way that I had it in my mind from a picture that I had seen. And the picture that I saw, and I did not even mention this to you guys that day, was it's the cover girl or the cover photo for the Retro MAC collection for MAC. And I'd been all over the internet scouring, trying to find that lip color, comparing swatches, online of other brands with that, and I was just not able to get that exact shade. And if you see the picture, it's a girl. I'll show it to you on my phone. It's a girl with like a hat on, and you don't see her eyes, you just see her face, which is really pale, and then her lips, and it's just very dramatic. And that kind of dramatic look is something that I'm extremely drawn to. I love bright or colorful lipsticks and very pale skin, and that is kind of, I don't know, anytime I see it I'm like, I have to have that lipstick. And that one was definitely a lipstick that I do not have in my collection. It is a lipstick that was the shade is just so particular. I didn't own anything like it, and I tried to recreate it with so many of my lipsticks that I could not get it. So it was something that I wanted to get my hands on. Online, it's been sold out since it was released a week ago. And I'd been on the phone with MAC almost every day since then, trying to figure out, because on the website it says coming soon, like on the listing it says coming soon. It doesn't say sold out or anything like that, it just says coming soon. So I've been calling every day to see if they were going to release it that day, because I just wanted to order it. And then it kept, I kept thinking, okay, I'll order it, and I'll get it. And then I knew that it was coming out yesterday, which is September 12th, Thursday. And I thought, you know what, I'll try and go get it in store. And so I waited, kept looking online just in case, and it never ever said anything different. And then in store, when it was released Thursday morning, I dropped my daughter off at school and I went straight to the Macy's near there, and they were sold out. And I'm like, really? It does not make sense to me how these MAC collections work. I was there like first thing in the morning, it was sold out already. And it wasn't every single collection in the Retro MAC collection. It was this particular shade, and I thought, okay, that's weird. She's like, well, we only got like 2, and it's a Macy's at Alameda Mall, which is extremely small and super ghetto, and yeah, anyhow, I tried, and it was all gone, and I thought, okay, they must hold them for like themselves or friends or something, because anytime I go to that one, they're all sold out of whatever it is, the product that I'm looking for from that collection. So anyway, I thought, okay, fine. I went to work. I called every MAC that I could think of near my office, for one, out near my home, for another, and then like Houston Galleria, the MAC stores, the one in West University, all over the Houston area, because I'm Houstonian, so I will drive, literally. I will drive an hour if that's what it takes to get to like a place or a restaurant or anywhere that I need to be. An hour is not unusual in Houston. 30 minutes one way and the other, nothing. That is nothing. I know some people are like, oh my gosh, that's so far. I have cousins who live in Corpus Christi, and every time we talk about traffic and stuff like that, they're like, oh my gosh, you are crazy. Like, they think 10 minutes to a store is like ridiculous. That to them it's really close. For us, Houston's so widespread that it's nothing. Anyhow, so every MAC that I called was sold out or down to their last one, and they wouldn't put it on hold for me. It was so crazy. And finally, when I was picking my daughter up from school, I called a MAC. It was 3 o'clock. I called a MAC, and she's like, we have 2 left. It's like the long lost forgotten MAC of Houston, I swear. I'm not even going to say where it is, because that's my secret. That is where I go to get those coveted colors that are sold out everywhere else. Anyway, I called that as my last resort, and it's a MAC cosmetic counter. So I'm not getting it like off the black market or anything like that. It's a legit place. If I say it though, I don't want to jinx it, because I have had so much luck that it's not available anywhere else, I'll call there and they're like, oh yeah, you know, we only have 2. Well, that's what she told me. She says, we have 2. I said, please put one on hold for me. I will be there. I said, I will be there before 6 o'clock today. I'm just getting my daughter from school, and then I will be there, like, as soon as I can drive there, I will be there to pick it up. She's like, okay. And I'm like, you know, you're the last person that has this. And she's like, yeah, we usually are the last, you know, to have everything. And I'm like, okay. So when I got there, she's like, we sold the other one like 30 minutes after you called. She's like, and there have been so many people coming in to ask for it. And I was just like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for holding it. Okay, anyway, now that I've told my story for 5 minutes, let me share the picture with you and the color, obviously. Okay, this is the picture. You probably cannot see it very well, but can you see the depth? It's like a purple, pink, magenta, fuchsia, not any of those colors for real, dark raspberry kind of. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Okay, so that's the color. And this is the lipstick. It's called Flat Out Fabulous by MAC, and there's the box. And yeah, it's Flat Out Fabulous. It's retro matte, so it's got a matte consistency. And if you know anything about me and my lipsticks, I like matte or cream finishes. I don't like any sparkle or frost or anything like that. But here's the actual lipstick color. Okay, and then when I was online with chatting with MAC representatives about this shade, because I thought, okay, if I can't get my hands on that, what else do you have in your collection that matches it? She said, well, we have lip pencils that pretty much go with it, and if you see, you can see that they're pretty much the same color. But she said in the photograph of that girl, she wears this lip liner and that lipstick on top. So this is MAC's Pro Longwear Lip Pencil in Fashion Boost, which is a very pretty shade. There it is there. And I will put this on and then put the lipstick on. I have a mirror here that I'm going to use to look in. Cracker. What are you doing, buddy? Okay, so there's the lip pencil, and then here's the lipstick, and I will show you really quickly. This is Rebel, which is what I thought I could use as like an under lipstick to all the other ones. Like I thought I could layer Rebel and then put like a bright pink, like a Nars Shiap or a matte Girl About Town on top and get this shade, and it did not work. I put this underneath and no color I put on top even changed the tone of the lipstick. So this is Rebel, which is really dark. It's one of my favorite lipsticks because it's super dark, but you can see the shade difference, like how much darker it is, and it doesn't have that kind of fuchsia undertone. And this one does. I mean, it's not a color that I have. Every other color in my collection is pretty bright, if not just fuchsia, where this one is not. And so that was the particular color that I'm after. And I'll show you next to, like this is a pretty normal pink. It's called Speed Dial. And you can see the difference there. And then this one is Saint Germain, which is a pretty vibrant pink, like a brighter pink. And you can see the difference there. So, you know, it's very different from anything that I own. I know my husband kept saying, really, you need another fuchsia lipstick, you need another pink lipstick, and I'm like, it's not like anything that I own. It really isn't. It's that kind of dark raspberry pink. But it's not purple. It's not pink. It's weird, right? Like, okay, I know I'm clamoring like I just discovered a new shade or a new color or something, but I'm really excited about this lipstick. I really do love it. dark for fall, but not rebel dark, even though I love rebel so much, and it's not a bright fuchsia. It's just a shade I've never had, and I'm excited about it, and I'm excited to finally have it. So here it is, and I just really like it, and I will Instagram a picture so you guys can see what it looks like on, better than what it looks like, you know, on camera. Really, really excited about it. I was excited to finally have it, and I was so grateful that the lady put it on hold for me. I know, you know, sometimes they have issues with that, but she was like, no problem, you know, I'll take care of you. And I thought, well, that's, you know, really sweet of you, and I really did. I thanked her profusely when I went to get it. I think I embarrassed her. I was thanking her so much. Anyhow, so this is me when I'm excited about something new, especially something that I don't have. I literally do not have this shade in my collection. So super excited about that. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for your recommendations. The only lipstick that I found from the ones that everybody suggested is Urban Decay's Anarchy. Is a lot like this, It just has more sheen. It has more slip, like silk, to it than this. This is, like I said, a matte, which I think, you know, depending on how you want to wear it or when you want to wear it, sometimes your finishes come into play. This is a matte lipstick. The Anarchy would be definitely a little shinier, prettier to wear, like I said, depending on the occasion or how you want your makeup to look. So that is that. On my face, I have Chanel's Pink Explosion blush. On my eyes, I've got MAC's Lie Low, which is a Pro Longwear eyeshadow, Lie Low all over, and then Burberry's Taupe out here in the outer corner. And then I've got Mylar and Shroom. So I've got Mylar all over and Shroom in the highlight. And that is my face of the day. Once again, the lip pencil is Fashion Boost Pro Longwear Lip Color and the Flat Out Fabulous Lip Color by MAC. And honestly, if I had been able to get 2 of these, I wanted to do a giveaway with one. So I'm a little disappointed that I was not able to get 2, but that's okay. I didn't even want to ask that she put 2 on hold for me when she said, I only have 2 left. I thought, I'm not going to take advantage, I just want one. So if this shade is available online, I will be ordering one for a giveaway in like an upcoming video. If not, then I will find another giveaway to do. Maybe even the Urban Decay Anarchy, because it is so much like this shade. But that is that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.